And we're live. No count or anything.
What?
Oh, great.
My
Fuck.
Discord is not looped fucking Dragon Heist though, because of course we're on a different channel. And it's a fussy little
Hey.
prick. Fuck you, Discord. No one loves you. Not even your mother.
Skype was always better. We should we should
Oh,
play
wow,
with
that's a low
Skype.
blow right there.
That is a level. Holy shit.
That's a low blow. Fuck.
Okay, well we're all in now. I think it's all magically worked out the way it was
We are?
supposed
Oh,
to.
fuck. Let's go.
We've had some serious fucking technical difficulties. Hello, welcome to Ready City Critters Dragon Heist. I am your DM Harna, whose camera sometimes works and sometimes doesn't, and the only thing you think might be the problem is never the problem, and literally just joining a different channel and joining back works apparently. Thanks, Discord. Shit. Let's start off with the one we cannot see today.
Hello, the voice but no face, but the face of the party. This is going to go well when he can't really talk properly. I am Rob. I play the human paladin Logan Margaster of House Margaster. You probably never have heard of him, or at least you think so. I will pass it to the actual face of the party and questionable moral compass.
Hello. I'm Adam. I'm going to be playing Gabriella Duran, resident human warlock, and as my colleague said, the questionable moral compass of the party. And I'll pass the torch on gladly towards Forge Enthusiast.
Oh, hi guys, my name's Lux. I play a character called Bosco Longflower Brandybuck. I'm a halfling artificer that causes no harm whatsoever. And that's it for me. So I'll pass you to my closest ally and friend of Bosco.
Hi, my name is Will Sword, and I play the party rogue Sullivan, and an individual that likes to get into trouble most of the time, but he's got his friends to help him out. That's it.
Do you have two cans?
One was
just
cold and
that
one wasn't.
sitting?
Okay, I had to check.
Do you actually have two cans?
Yes, I've got two cans. One's
Oh,
cold
fuck it. I'm
and
gonna
one's
grab a
not.
fucking beer. I can
Alright,
still hear you, by the way.
fuck
I
the
can
stream,
still
I'm
hear you,
gonna
by the way. It made me want to get a fucking beer now. It's your fault I'm walking away.
Fine.
But I can still hear you, so you can talk.
So,
Are you oh, he's serious. Oh.
he's gone. We lost him. Well, you know, fucking 15 minutes of technical difficulties. He just needs to fucking step away after we've done the introduction. Anyway, when we last left off, the party had a lot to deal with. They kind of went through various bits and bobs. Gabrielle was infected with lycanthropy, in the form of ratusness. Once that was dealt with, the other rest of the group actually met with a contact of theirs, Tashlin, from the Doom Raiders at the old Margaster family crypt, seeking information on some of the other big players in this great game that they find themselves in. She shared them a little bit of information about an outpost in the trade ward of Brindle Alley. And with that in mind, as that was happening, the party came under a small little ambush from a strike team from one of the players. This one was sent by what the party summarized was probably the Xanathar based on their uniform and attire. They find a note on the body, which read, "Gorath, make sure you and your guys are properly outfitted by Grinda before you hit up these gutter scum." Signed off by the letter N. They then had a little bit of breakfast, and then the party had a little small split. Most of the party went to visit the Snow Beetles. They've been given a job by Tashlin that basically was to meet with the Snow Beetles, who were one of the most wealthy families in Waterdeep itself, to help them find a missing person, a relative, in fact. They hired the nicest cars they could find in a stone's throw radius, which was led by Irma and her assistant Phil. Two humans, Irma kind of in her mid-30s, and Phil probably only about 16 years old, who brought them down to the Snow Beetle Orchard. Logan thoroughly enjoying the nice twist of the southern aristocratic lifestyle once more. They arrived there and were greeted with a kind of Glastonbury-esque system of working, a farm that produced, a lot of good stuff most of the year, and then shut down for music festivals at like a fair, busy time of the year as well. They got some details about Dasher, this missing halfling man, who they were kind of being sent after to look for. Sullivan tried to make off with a little silver cutlery, but after being caught, eventually returned it. And Logan sponsored a tree, which earned him a cuddly tree plushie, a portrait of his tree, and a little a promise that he would get a letter in the mail eventually of how his tree is doing in a month from now. And then every month thereafter as well, to keep him posted. His name also would be engraved on a little copper plaque and then placed on the trunk of his sponsored tree as well. Hell of a business model. Hell of a business model indeed. The party right now are currently back in Irma and Phil's wagon, carriage, I should say, and they are heading back towards Waterdeep. And as they are trundling along, I believe Bosco was off doing some various bits and bobs. Bosco, were you involved in the Snow Beetles, or were you doing your own shit? Because honestly, I can't remember.
I was having a very steamy session in the blacksmiths.
That's correct. You were with your neighbors, and you were shirtless, and they were shirtless, and it was a wonderful time had by all. I think it was a mutual enjoyed experience.
Of course, yes. So I was trying to craft a war pick holster, I think it was, or whatever you hold those weapons with.
Yeah, that would it would probably be a like a loop, kind of like a ring that would like the handle would fall through, but then the actual pick and the hammer side of the war pick would then like obviously not pass through, and that would probably loop through a belt. But you'd want to be metal, so it wouldn't obviously damage the leather for prolonged use.
Yeah, but that was literally what I got obviously that session.
You've had a great time at Steam and Steel with Embrick and Avi. And yeah, I think they I'm not sure they charge you for use of this forge or not, but yeah, I think it's been a pretty productive day for yourself so far. Because we don't really know what the fuck Bosco was really up to anyway, let's delve back into the main body of the group who have a quest and ask what they want to do.
Well, I presume we are heading back to the city. We're using said carriage.
Now, that is currently the trajectory, yes.
Well, that was a rather productive session. If we omit the attempted theft or so. Anyway, let's get going. We have the entire day ahead of us. Better get cracking on this case.
When I say attempted theft, I hope you're not talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
No, I'm talking about the grass.
There's a very dodgy grass. Look, don't step in it. You might lose your shoe or something. Agreed.
Yes, indeed.
Those ants, they're horrible. They're train ants. They steal shoelaces. Very bad.
I'll take your word for it. Let's get going. I do wonder if they have more side in the back of that carriage.
You kind of speak aloud, and you hear Phil go like, we can get some more for you. No worries.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Thank you, Phil.
Two more, he kind of comes back with a couple more glasses, then a fresh bottle, uncorks it, and begins pouring a few more for you.
Cheers. I actually pay and give a tip of a silver piece. I'm not sure how much it is, so I'll just...
They've not been charging you for the drinking so far.
Oh, fuck.
You guys paid a lot of money for this carriage.
Cool, yeah, then she just give him a tip. Gold piece.
Takes it, puts it in his shoe.
Be careful putting there. Those ants don't take that money from you.
Don't worry, I can crush ants with my feet.
Don't worry, if that goes missing, it's not me. I'll just slice the ants.
If it goes missing, tell me. I'll manage him.
Keep an eye on it. Goes back on his little swings up to the top of Irma. He's dealing with the horses. You're all trundling along. Unless you want to veer the course off, Irma will probably bring you guys back to straight up to the Old Familiar, unless you guys want to go directly to the hole in the wall, which I believe you had some hints towards.
Are we gonna go? Are we gonna go and try to fetch Bosco first before we go to Hall of the Wall?
I believe that we should see if Bosco is, alive. Think, we didn't see him in the entire
Does
morning.
anyone know where the Bosco went?
Well, I presume he went. Well, he usually goes to the markets to buy various materials for a small project. So I presume he'd be somewhere
He
there.
goes to the market to get some materials.
I mean, yeah. Last time that he was out, I think he bought some quality wood to make a table. So, yes.
To make a table. Yes, I've been to the market many times with him before.
Again,
it's a nice place.
I saw the things he crafts, and anyway. Let's get moving.
Okay. Let's go back to the familiar. Maybe he's already back.
Yes. What time would it be, by the way?
Yourselves, I mean, the carriage out here is a fairly all-day event. It is a fairly busy kind of like a fair with what you could have gone through. Let's say, for all intents and purposes, it's probably because you would have you had the carriage for like a full day, I believe, or a half day. I'm trying to think off the top of my head how long it was taken for.
I think we'd pay for as much as we need. We wouldn't take scenic routes or stuff like that.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I think it was hired in advance because traveling this direction was going to be a fairly busy big day.
Fair enough.
In that regard. So yeah, with that in mind, they definitely have charged you a fair bit. So let's say they give you the carriage for like a half day, which would have done you to there and back again, and then some time in between as well. So yeah, I mean, it's probably, if you left in the morning, just after the morning, it's probably at this point around 3 p.m., 4 p.m., let's say.
And by the time we get to town, it will be around 5, 6.
Let's say it was 3 hours there. You were there for, let's say, the guts of half an hour, and then it'll be, so you'll kind of be getting back into town for that, like 3, 4, I would imagine, like passing.
All right, works for me. All right. Well, how about we head back to the familiar, grab something for lunch, check out if Bosco is, still there or around, and after that, head to do our jobs.
Sounds good to me.
Did you catch? I forgot the name of the fellow we are looking for. Snow Beetle is his last name. What's his first name?
Oh, I thought his surname was Beetle.
No.
His first name is Snow.
No, Snow Beetle. Pretty sure.
It was Dasher, if
Thank you.
anyone
Sorry.
would think to remember the
My
conversation they had
brain is
less than a
just,
couple of hours ago. I know it's been a few weeks of my life, but...
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I recall. Runner. No, not Runner. So Dasher. That's the one. Yes, Dasher Snow Beetle. Right. I guess we could ask around about him once we get there, but I still propose a hefty lunch because I haven't eaten anything all day and I'm pretty damn hungry.
You can certainly get some, if you would like.
Yeah, she probably should just start getting in the carriage and...
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys want to stop off and get some grub, that is something you definitely can do. That is your plan, or are you gonna meet Bosco? What is the group's goal here? What is the desired outcome?
Rendezvous with Bosco, I think, needs to be priority.
You want to wait?
Get to the familiar, look for Bosco, and after that, just get something to eat and get to the job.
Bosco, after about 6-7 hours of hard labor, hard, hot, sweaty labor, you're finally relinquished from your duties and kind of given a good moment to find yourself in a new light, I guess would be the best way to say, after your experiences with Embrick and Avi, sorry. But yeah, you leave sweating with your new equipment.
What do you craft?
You're speaking, you're muted, Bosco, just a heads up.
I muted myself by accident. Okay, yeah, so I'll just, I'll probably go back to the old familiar, have a little sit down and have a little wine. Just
Perfect.
still topless. just enjoying the
In
view
your
of the
brown
Disney
leather apron that Embrick so happily lent you, and he said, I think as you left, Embrick kind of like patted you on the shoulders, like, "Good work today, by the way. If you want to come back, you're welcome anytime. Keep the apron."
Oh, thank you.
And then you heard, as you left, you heard the sound of Abby slapping the shoulder, like, "Stop it, Embrick! You can't just let anyone who comes in here." And like as the door then slams shut behind you.
start harmlessly whistling out like. And then I'll probably just grab a drink at the bar, just soak in the pub and its busy hours if it's busy.
As you're kind of like, yeah, I mean, the old familiar has a nice ambiance to it. One of your barmaids, one of the like 3 elvish triplets who kind of like float around, kind of like floats over to you and gives you like a little warm smile, and she goes like, "It seems like you have been enjoying the making use of the grinder at Embrick and Steel, huh?"
Oh yes, it was an experience. I'm not quite, got expertise in that area, so it was good to get some insight on some professionals to teach me how to do it properly.
Indeed. Well, if you need anything, let me know. And then she kind of goes back about her business.
And I'll maybe try and chat to a few patrons there just to kind of show my face and make sure people come back. Hopefully. Wait, who's actually on food wise?
Right now, it is probably your lizard folk cook.
And second of all, I'll be upstairs. After last time she playing TV, I'll be upstairs and locking the door.
Fair enough. So wish. Let's go. It doesn't take much longer after Bosco kind of getting back. There's hard day's labor for those of you who were over at the orchard to eventually arrive back. You have someone roll me a d4. Anyone?
Okay, D4. Oh.
3. You have let's say 3 hours left with the carriage before it is a like your time is up effectively based on the tips you've been giving, stuff like that. They're like, yeah, our next book's up for 3 hours. Irma kind of like mumbles, she's like, it's fine, just take your time, like give us a shout if you need anything. We'll just park up here. But yeah, you got us number 3 hours.
Well, thank you. That's wonderful. Sullivan, will you be so kind and check if Bosco is upstairs?
Yeah, not a problem. I'm gonna go inside.
Thank you.
Open the door.
Do you want something on something to drink or to eat? I'll go over to the bar in the meantime.
No, the last drink I had was horrible. I don't want anything else.
All right, fair enough. And she also asked Logan if he wants anything in particular to eat, drink while they wait for Bosco.
Yes, I'll have a tittle. I'm kind of celebrating a little.
A what? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Anything. Surprise me. Some kind of tipple.
Alright, fair enough. She'd probably order 2 glasses of Red Dragon Crush and some small things to go with it.
Perfect. Very easily done. Oh, you get a few bits. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. It's your tavern. And yeah, in a short little while, all of your group are somewhat reunited.
So I think I interrupted Sullivan. Sorry.
No, do the same thing. Do the same thing.
Oh, Logan. I'll have a little smack on my face. Guess what I've just made for you? Some grafting time. A little bit sweaty.
Why do you not have a top on, Bosco?
Listen, when the master's at work, sometimes I need some more airflow. I need to feel free.
I respect.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I had no idea you had all this going on. But oh, very well.
I have to say, you are quite on, friend. Besides that lot of hair in there, which is very nice. It's not a bad shape.
I would keep in mind that we are, in semi-polite company. So
I'm gonna out of my bag of holding. I'm gonna pull out the strap for the war pig. I'll say, well, like uncover it in cloth. This, Logan, is what you can use to hold your shiny new weapon.
Why are you making him take stuff and not me? I thought I was your friend.
No.
What is going on here?
We had an agreement. We had an agreement. He was going to give me whatever that is, that strap, and I was going to give him my piece, my weapon, my little.
The little pea shooter.
You see the elvish barmaid look over and like cock an
little
eyebrow,
shooter.
and then she like whispers like to someone like one of the patients like, "I knew the rumors were true."
God.
Just remember, the ammunition doesn't. No, none of that. No, it's firing empty, so to speak.
Don't worry, I have some rough schematics upstairs, which I think I won't need any ammo. I could just try and make some. I'm sure that can't go bad.
Good job. Well done. Okay, let me. I'll just go up and get it, and he'll head up to his room.
So that I gotta go upstairs now and collect his piece.
No.
Is that like a hint or something?
I mean, just,
you're like topless already and sweaty, so you're like halfway there. So
when you're working in a forge, Sullivan, it gets really hot very quickly. Sometimes you just need to.
My friend, if you've been to a brothel before, you know when they work very hard, it gets very hot in there as well. So, and I know you've been to a few, my friend.
Isn't the forge run by Genasi as well? I presume that could also add to that.
But so are brothels.
All right.
Probably some of them. Yeah.
Ever been to the brothel downstairs? You know, down the road.
I can't say I have. It's not really my kind of entertainment. But I'm sure you're a well-known patron.
Anyway, the madame, whatever her name is, she's Ignacy. You know, she's
The more you know, I suppose. The more you know.
Yeah, it's not a very pleasant. You know, have that thing cooking your turkey. It's not very nice. But some people like that shit. You know.
I'll take your word for it. Anyway, here's to a hopefully successful job, and she takes a drink of wine.
Say job. You've actually managed to get a job?
Well, no, as in in hope that it will be.
Right. Okay. Where are we going? Are we going now? Later?
Well, first let's wait for Logan to get his whatever it is, and then we can decide.
There's a faint call from upstairs of Logan going, Mozzie, are you coming up, or I have to
fucking knew it! I knew it! There was something dodging there.
Sure. I'll just go and grab this real quick, and I'm just gonna dump upstairs.
I say we leave in. Checks her watch. 5 minutes, 10. I'm not sure how long. How much do you give him?
Hannah, quick one. You know, we said like someone mentioned something about a room. Oh yeah, I know the room is true. Who said that earlier?
That was one of the barmaids here.
I'm gonna go to this barmaid. I'm gonna go. I was like, so, what kind of rumors have you heard about? Those two. Tell me.
Give me a persuasion check.
And I kind of slide a silver piece to her.
Sure. I was going to say advantage anyway because she loves the gossip, but sure, advantage on top of the advantage that's going to come in. She takes silver piece. She's like, "Yep, put mine."
What did you say? What did you say? Persuasion.
Persuasion. Yep. With advantage.
22.
Alrighty. Yeah. So she kind of leans in close to you and she like smiles and goes like, Embrick and Avi, they like to, experiment beyond basic monogamy. You know, that's at least what I've got.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, how about if I tell you a little bit of a gossip? And
Yep.
then I just wanted to make sure you kind of spread the word around a little bit.
Sure.
And I slide ahead, but I'm gonna pay you good to make sure that you spread to as many people as you can.
All right.
Spread it, just like gonorrhea in a whole house. Spread it to everyone.
Sure.
And I said, tell them that Bosco and Logan are having a thing together.
Yes.
Are you lying, Sullivan? I think you are lying. Make me a deception check.
I lie. Of course, I'm lying.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sliding a gold piece as well.
Yeah. Make me a deception check.
Anytime someone talks, it's an automatic deception check.
What?
That's a 20. She slides the gold piece back and she goes like, "I'll spread that rumor for free. Don't worry."
Yeah, just those part and details. I've heard they like to strap things on and use a lot of spices and aroma just to, they like to sniff this thing that makes the thing expand and then it's just very, especially that
You seem to know a lot about this. Are you involved?
Listen, I'm very good friends with Bosco, but he's very insecure about
You're very
himself,
good
so,
friends?
not that kind of friends. I'm like his
Make a
his...
deception check.
No,
it's fine.
Okay, I just know things. He confides himself to me, and sometimes I need to ask other people's opinions. And the more people that knows about it, the better opinion I can get. Huh? There you go.
Sure. I mean, I'll put it around. I don't mind. I love it. I love the goss.
It's 100%
Alathea,
true.
you're there,
Trust
and
me.
the other two float out like. What is it, Alathea? You'll never guess what I heard about Bosco and Logan. And then, between the three triplets, once they all know the story, it is a fast rumor that gets spread around.
Gabriella is watching this with growing concern. It's like
Gabriella, by the time the
Gabriella.
rumor gets back to you, they're apparently engaged.
Gabriella did. I didn't see that. I don't know.
Right, could Gabrielle try to spread the rumor as well while this is happening?
Yeah, what do you want to
Chinese
do?
whispers.
That Sullivan is jealous of Bosco and Logan.
Sure.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
Originally it was meant to be Bosco and Sullivan, but Logan came into the picture.
You tell that to Althea, and she goes like, "No, stop!" And now that they're engaged, he's trying to uproot their love. Oh my goodness, so juicy! And then the rumor ping pongs back around the entire tavern, and Sullivan, the rumor gets back to you that you apparently are trying to home break the loving relationship of Logan and Bosco.
I don't know how this rumor started. That is not what's happening.
Some orc man comes to me was like, "You're a fucking house wrecker, you!" One side.
Me? No, no, I want the best for them. They're just very shy about it. I don't make sure they're comfortable and, just open up the feelings to people.
While this chaos is happening upstairs, the real relationship of Bosco and Logan.
Upstairs, completely above board, apart from the fact that this was hidden below a floorboard, Logan has got the pistol, was it? Out?
It is a pistol, yeah.
It's
Logan wouldn't really be
from the
super familiar with
trail.
them. I think you failed your checks to really work out how it works and stuff as well.
Yeah. So he will, I think he's already kind of made sure that the ammo's out of it, but he's going to be like, okay, Bosco, here you go. I didn't want to bring it downstairs because, it might frighten people if they start seeing something waving around that they don't recognize. Because I don't recognize this, and I know most things about most weapons.
Yeah, no, it'd probably be best to keep it away from Sullivan as well. Because from what I've heard from these devices, they're highly dangerous and volatile if in the wrong hands. So,
oh, okay. And I'm willingly giving it to you. Okay.
I'll be responsible.
Well, there's first time for everything. Good luck. I don't know what you're doing with it, but I'd advise keeping it maybe a little bit out of sight of people. I don't know.
I'm trying to use it. I plan to use it in emergencies. I have my other cannon for that. At any point, Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll keep it secure. I'll let you
Okay, well, if you're going to start waving it around, can you at least warn me first so I can stay away?
Of course, sir. Of course. I mean, yeah, would I be trained in these?
No.
To you.
Are you? What kind of artificer are you?
I'm an artillerist. I work with cannons and ballistas.
Does it give you proficiency with firearms?
It says options ruled at a DM's discretion.
I'm going to say no, because firearms are not a common thing. They're specific to these kind of dry. Especially this type of pistol. So you can draw some similarities to it from your cannons, but it's kind of like comparing a musket to an actual ship's cannon. You know, it's like how someone has managed to compact that technology so small is the boggling bit. You know, like you understand if you ignite the gunpowder behind the bullet, it will fly out, but how the trigger causes the spark and all, and the pin and the bullet and all that it's all kind of gets lost. You know that like how the ignition. It's a completely different from your cannon in that sense, especially because your cannon is magical. This is a closer to clockwork, I would describe it. If you were looking, it is a purely mechanical system, not mechanical.
So, if I would choose to enchant it, could I learn to get trained in it?
Yes, it would take time. Normally, you would need a tutor or someone who's already proficient to train you. If you lack one of those, it's just going to take you a lot of brute force checks, effectively, to like get through it. It would kind of be like understanding alien technology to like get your head around it. You probably would have a little bit of a edge over someone like Logan, who doesn't say have the artillerist kind of like background. But yeah, you still. Yeah, it's still a bit different in what you're used to, I guess is the best way to describe it.
That's fun. Looks like I'm gonna put Google out on commission to do that, but it's fun. Awesome. I'll keep that in mind for next time we have a long rest. That's how it works. Yeah. Awesome. Should we go downstairs then? Because Gabriella mentioned something about a job you go to attend.
Yes, very important. Also, even more important, I own a tree now, Bosco. It's mine. It's going to have my name on it. I'm a landowner, and not linked to you, fuckers.
How did you own a tree? That cost?
I bought it. Yes, right. It's going to produce cider apples, I think. I'm going to be very rich. All I need to do is buy the rest of them, and then purchase the mechanism to produce the cider, and then understand the supply chain to distribute the cider, and then I'll be rich.
Bosco's like kind of like amazed on what he's speaking right now. Like, is this actually coming out of Logan's mouth?
Logan probably saw a leaflet about it, and he's just kind of committed it to memory a little bit.
I'm like, well, you know what? You seem very committed to this, and it seems like you've got your head screwed on for that. Then, so I'll fully support you in that.
Well, you know, my dearest papa always said I should be committed. So yes, I'm that now.
But when you buy more trees, are they all going to be called Logan? Name them other names.
No. It's not named after me. It's named after me. It's named for me. It's named. It's a good point, actually. Okay, the first one will be Logan the First, and it'll go up from there, up to Logan the how many? 1 moment. Wait there. He's gonna run downstairs. To the others and be like, "Hey, how many trees were there in that tree yard cider place?"
I don't know. A couple of dozen. Why?
Give me a number. A couple of dozen.
146.
Gabriella, you would say the better half of 1,000 trees.
All right. 642.
Okay. Cool. 1 moment. He's gonna run back upstairs to Bosco.
Bosco, you probably have like a few bits like while it's happening to like inspect this pistol and stuff. If you want to make me a little intelligence check, because I imagine the first thing you do once he leaves the room is what anyone would do if left in the room with a gun, which is like Oh yeah, look at me. Ooh, so cool. Like that kind of. So make me intelligence
Like,
check just to see how you're.
in the mirror, like put it in the holster. Just
Oh
like,
yeah, 100%. 21.
Recreate
That is
James
one
Bond
success.
intro.
You have advantage in your next check to work out how the technology works.
oh boy, ooh wee.
Logan, you come back in to Bosco like James Bond style, like swinging the gun around to face you as the door swings open.
Logan hits the deck. Fucking out, Bosco! He's going to do the world's worst kind of sideways roll to get the hell out of there and out of line of sight of this weapon.
Look, it's not loaded. You're fine.
You don't know what it can do. Okay, all right. Sorry, just kind of instinct.
Actually,
yes.
I don't know, but I won't screw it. I'll put it away.
Okay,
But-
thank you. I do recall saying if you're going to wave it around, tell me beforehand so that I can be far
Do you
away.
know how long you're gonna be? Make sure it feels good on me and looks good on me.
I'm never long, Bosco. You know this. But okay. Well, apparently there's a couple of oh shit! What was the number? A couple of dozen 42 trees. So that's the number. That's the golden. You know what I'm saving up for.
That's a lot of.
I don't actually think it's a number. It's not a real number. A dozen. What is that?
This is doing 12.
Why would you call something? Why don't you say 12? Or 2 6s or 3 3s or something? Why wouldn't you just call it the number that it is?
Because it's just easier sometimes, isn't it? Just say a dozen eggs. You know, you have a dozen of eggs.
12. Dozen. 12. Dozen. No. Dozen is like twice the mouthing things the 12 is.
Surprised so.
You know what I mean though, the mouthing things, yes.
Yes, I really know exactly what you're on about.
Okay, good. All right, so are you gonna?
Gugal looks up and goes,
I
think that's the first time we've spoken in a while, actually. Done. I'm patting
I
my
know.
head.
I've missed it. Sure. All right, Bosco, go take that up to your room or something, and maybe hide it.
No, Google can look after it. I'm gonna give it to Google and then put him in the bag.
Google takes it and
this-
then immediately does the same thing Bosco did, checking out the weapon. Make an intelligence check for Google, please, to figure out the alien technology.
I'm gonna run to the stairs and jump down.
Sure.
Like, Hot Fuzz leaping through the air, jumping down, not just a straight parkour.
Make me a.
No, give me fall damage.
Yes.
I'm not trying to.
Take a
I'm
d6.
getting away as far as I can.
Roll it yourself. Take a d6. Good thing you do, because despite your best efforts, Logan, you had not unloaded this rifle. As Gugal smacks the gun off the wall and it discharges and fires and launches a small metal ball bearing through the wall, just past you as you dive down the stairs.
I lay at the bottom of the stairs face down, as long as neither Bosco nor Google appear at the top of the stairs.
Bosco, upon closer inspection after that discharge, I assume your 18 and 19 was a reroll for your final check.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the actual roll went through for
It's
Google.
fine. So you rolled an extra 18 and a 19 as well, which will both put you above 20 anyway with your +4. So let's say you probably take the gun off Google and make sure it is now fully unloaded. The weapon is no longer unloaded. You understand the basic core principles of how it works. However, this weapon has suffered really bad water damage after being in the dock ward, you assume, for so long. There's salt all gummed up in the mechanism. And it's gonna need a lot of. It's probably gonna need you to slowly take it apart and put it back together again. And some pieces are probably going to be replaced before it is actually be functional. That last shot that was in it was a loaded shot that was so gummed up with salt that even Logan couldn't tell was in there, kind of thing. It was like the hard hit from Google feeling the check was what dislodged it effectively, and then misfired the weapon. So you can mark down you have a broken poisonous pistol in your inventory, but it will need repaired. So you think you understand how to repair it? It's just a matter of getting the materials and the time to do so. I'm not gonna give you a fucking gun that easily.
We'll do a peasant railgun next.
Level 2, here's a gun.
Level 4, come on.
No, yeah, you got it in your level 2. Way back when.
Level 2?
It was like level 2 or 3, wasn't it? It was like hidden in a fucking...
Yeah,
It was a while ago.
who did we get it off?
You got it off that dry...
Yeah, murderer.
Yeah, the murderer, wasn't it? I thought.
No,
did he get away?
Yeah, he got away, but... Oh, wait.
We got the from the fight.
I think we killed him. Didn't we? I think we killed everyone.
It was the fight in the manor that you got it from.
Okay.
My bad.
It was one of the dry guns that we shoot.
What's the damage on this gun?
A pistol, it's a dex plus proficiency to hit if you have proficient in firearms. Range is 30 to 90. And it has a 1d10 plus dex, plus it does an additional 2d10 poison damage if outfitted with the correct ammunition. However, in this case, Bosco probably would struggle to get that, as that is a unique thing. So at the minute, it's just 1d10.
You know.
But
That's crazy.
The droid have special kind of think like incendiary rounds level bullshit. That's kind of what they were outfitted with. You guys, like Bosco, could definitely get ball bearings and like gunpowder and make bullets. Yeah, his wouldn't have the poison property.
My idea behind it would be to end my infusion with Google and to use the repeating shot. I wouldn't need ammo.
Yep. It would still be the base ammo.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. So the idea behind it would be to
You wouldn't get the any other, but like if Bosco, if you wanted to then spend time making it's gonna sound terrible after something called a divinity. If you want to spend time making the magical arrows, like the fire, the acid, the water, like you could infuse ball bearing or bullets with like elemental capabilities if you spent the time. But like again, it would take a lot of time. They wouldn't be cheap, but they would be effective.
very good. Yeah, probably
situational. Maybe would be the better term. Maybe not very good. Like a bullet that causes a splash of water probably won't do any damage, but it's things like the tears of a water elemental, and then they like splash water in a 10-foot radius, whatever.
That's fine. I would probably look to invest into doing stuff like that. You never know when it comes in handy.
But right now, the weapon is unusable, unfortunately.
So it'll just be stuck in my
But better
back
you
for-
find out now as opposed to an emergency when you pull that trigger and nothing happened.
It's fine. I'll just need it for the bag of holding. I'll start to look after it. My downtime.
Meanwhile, I will pick myself up off the floor. And do I have the war pick thing already?
I believe you were
Or did we
trialing it
exchange
out,
later?
and then Bosco then
That
offered
was
to
it.
make you a thing to clip it into because your one complaint was you didn't know where to put it.
That's it. Yeah, Logan will pop his strap on, pop the pick in it, and enjoy. You heard.
You come back down from upstairs at Bosco, strap on pun intended, and the rumor mill is still milling around, but it does go quiet enough as Logan should.
Oh fuck! Nearly finished me off on that. Oh my god. He got Google out and he just fucking unloaded, and I'm pretty sure there's damage. And I kind of took a beating the way my ribs. I tell you, I could have died. I could have died up there. Let me tell you.
You know,
You banged it,
Everyone
and off it
downstairs
went.
would have heard the gunshot as well.
Uh-huh.
It's not like it was silenced. John Wick silencer style, where no one can hear it.
you know,
Like a
I
pill.
won't ask for the details.
Oh, please do tell us the details. It was
Please don't.
The triplets are like, tell us.
Well, I gave it to Bosco, like he wanted me to, and then like it was. I came down to ask you about the 6 dozen couple of whatever it was about the trees, and then I ran up with my total kind of wood count, and then Google smacked it off. It kind of gives a knowing nod and a wink at it. Like it just kind of smacked it off the wall. I had to, just throw myself away from it, or he's going to hit me in the face. You know what sort of damage that would have done.
It would be a very bad day, my friend. If it hit in your face, it would be a very bad day for you.
Right, though, I think we're okay. I think he's all spent, if you know what I mean. I think he's empty now, so we should be safe for a little while. He's ready to go again.
And when will it be done?
He's gone up to his room. He's gonna just kind of doing one of his meditation sessions,
Because
probably, and
we
figure
do
out how to
have a
get
job
back in.
to do still. And I
Oh yes,
feel,
I know.
did he give an estimate time of arrival, or did you finish
it's
him off too
Bosco.
much? Or
It's Bosco. No, he didn't give an estimated time of anything.
would you mind going back upstairs and asking?
I'm not going up there. No.
I would probably end up heading back down now anyway.
Yep.
Besides, it's already a mess. There's a hole up there that needs to be filled by someone. Hey, can we get a guy in to fill a hole?
I mean,
It's probably a guild for that, right?
but you forget, I'll come down, like, I can actually fill the hole myself.
Well, you made the hole. It's not very big, but still. Just don't leave Google at it. He'll probably start poking it and, blowing it open or something.
Moving on. Bosco, I already.
Why is everyone looking at me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Have you missed me, ladies?
Yeah, they all say in unison.
I just imagine all 3 of them
too freaky. I keep thinking it's going to be okay, and then you do it in kind of surrounding sounding, and no.
Now that I think of it, the place we are heading to is rather aptly named. The hole in the wall and all that.
Oh, we go to the halfling place.
Yeah, indeed, we are looking for a halfling. Basically, the snow beetles.
They're like family, very much. Cousins of cousins of cousins of cousins.
Right.
Like, step cousins of brothers married. Yeah.
Yes, of course, I get the gist. Well, we're looking for one of their missing family members, the Dash Snow Beetle.
Okay.
He went there, and that's the last place his mother heard about him. So we're supposed to find him and find out if he's alright. And if he's not alright, rescue him and deliver him home.
I can't remember if I actually found out that the hole in the wall was dodgy. Or I just wrote it down because you guys found it out.
It's the halfling place, and I think the halflings have a reputation, don't they? Probably to Logan with his hanging around the nefarious places in
You
town.
guys have encountered enough halflings, I will say, in your time here, involved in criminal activity, to draw your own conclusions. I'm not going to give you any more hints than that.
Because I can't remember exactly who I learned it from, but I do have connections with one of the gangs, I believe. I think I might have learned that information in the high tower. I had my private talk with him.
One of the triplets kind of floats over towards Logan and just kind of goes, they all kind of speak in unison once more. It's just like,
can you tell me what a grinder is?
It's like no, Bosco knows. He's better at those things. I don't know the terms for things. Is it like something for crushing and pounding? I'm not sure.
And they all flit off and go to the tables.
It's fucking weird. All of them are fucking weird. There's not a honestly.
You then hear ding order up, and you see your cook, Lizardfolk cook wife, just pulling up what honestly just looks like for like the back end of a chicken served on a plate raw. Like not even like it's like just like cut in half, like down the middle.
On that note, Boss goes straight out the door. He wants to be as far away from that cook as possible.
And there he goes.
Okay, estimated time of departure, whatever it is. Now, okay, run. I've got my new pick.
We'll try and be getting a taxi as well.
Yep.
One moment.
D10, D100, I think it's for you, isn't it?
Don't have a carriage waiting for us outside.
There is a
We-
carriage
we-
waiting for you outside, but Bosco looks for a new cab because he wasn't in that. And Bosco, you don't see him and you recognize. However, there is a carriage which your party have already hired, still there. Irma and Phil running it.
Just jumping that one.
Oh,
aren't we
sorry,
staying
love.
for-
Roxy already. But it's you lot. All right, oh, come on, then back in. Didn't know you had a fourth. There we go, in.
Oh, wait, we actually hired it? Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
they hired us for most of the day.
Mhm. It's a very premium service, actually. And we are heading to the Hole in the Wall, if you know the place.
Do indeed. Don't worry about that. We'll get you sorted right. And they crack the reins, and the carriage begins to pull away, trundling slowly. And that is probably where we're going to take our little break. I think probably the best plan. So we will be right back. And we are back. We're not on the right fucking screen. I don't know when those got mixed around, but sure, my screen's completely screwing off. That was the old Strad.
Welcome to Curse of Strahd.
Welcome back. That scene still exists somewhere. I'm just gonna delete that. Button.
Welcome to Barovia.
I still have it all. This can you tell how lazy I am as a streamer. All my old scenes still exist. At the press of a wrong button, we could be back in Barovia in a second, people.
Oh, please.
GM
no.
power.
Not again. Not again.
You say not again, but I hear soon, soon.
Oh, really?
Do you?
Welcome to Barovia.
I could rerun Strad in a heartbeat. What a fucking campaign. Anyway, we are back. You all are in the lovely wagon headed up by Irma and Phil. And the instructions that were given to them were to head towards the hole in the wall. Correct?
Correct.
Alright. The hole in the wall is a tavern. It's like set kind of like back in the like set. Where are we? Huh? Angry.
Yeah, hold on, let's stop one.
So you head to the hole in the wall tavern. Where the fuck is the entry from the exterior of the hole in the wall? My kingdom. My kingdom.
No,
For
yeah,
fucking-
she has a map. That's even more scary. Other notes.
When all else fails, Google. Not Google.
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 You can.
Simple.
Just completely lost my entire entry for the hole in the wall. Okay, you pull up outside a lovely British tavern. It's 2 stories in height. It stands kind of like isolated in the dock ward, no buildings touching either side of it, allowing full access to alleyways on either which side. The windows are dark and tinted, and the door stands before you with this beautiful kind of like ornate carved like gilded gold circle in the center of it, which leads back into a recess, which actually is a window that opens into the tavern beyond. The hole in the wall, the door itself matching the color of the outer walls. Karma gives you a little small nod, goes, "Oh, in the wall, lads. There we are. Sorry it took so long."
It's fun. How are we gonna approach this, guys? Because last time I checked, you guys were about 4, maybe 3 feet taller than the average halfling.
I mean, that we could always say that we are a special kind of halfling.
Don't think that will work, if I'm being honest.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sure they'll serve patron as long as they pay. Maybe a higher amount.
I mean, I could try to disguise myself as a halfling.
Like, you know, take off your shoes and kneel down and put the shoes under your knees and shuffle forward. Like that.
Friend, when you're the master of disguise like I am, anything is possible.
Uh-huh.
The walking on your knees thing doesn't work. No, they kind of point and laugh.
How do you know?
I've seen it happen, but no, I'm sure Sullivan that you, master of disguise, will definitely be able to pass yourself off as a halfling. All you need to do is, drop his trousers. It'll be right there.
Well, I don't know if you want me to step in first by myself, and then you guys follow in a couple minutes after. Just so don't road me
I'll
up.
wave. Be my guest, my friend. Please.
Wait, you're our one ticket in there, Bosco. If you go in, there's no fucking way we're getting in. Because, these halflings, they're all, not to cause generalizations or anything, but they're quite racist, and they tend to sort of stick up for their own. They're all the same. And maybe we shouldn't allow our one, token, less than full ling go in just on his own.
So what do you propose?
See, I was thinking.
We'll be our entourage. We'll be your entourage, right, Bosco? We'll be the muscle, the brawn.
Yeah, the hired. Oh, I know what I'll do.
The backing dancers.
She snaps her fingers and she turns herself into, disguise herself into a bodyguard-esque figure.
Oh shit! I need to figure out that trick.
Still a woman, but with maybe some illusional chainmail plate. Sorry, some just a bit shabby armor. But still mercenary type-esque.
I mean, I was planning on trying to blend in with them and trying to doing it that way. You guys might rouse some questions, but I'm happy for you to be my entourage.
I'll just say that I'm your bodyguard. That'll work out.
I mean, it is just a bard, isn't it? So, what could possibly go wrong? We're just gonna go there, ask some questions, and leave, huh? Simple.
Other person, you're the one that told me one of them is not a real halfling. And they killed that halfling. They said there's sketchy in there. I mean, what possibly could go wrong? And I want to slowly approach the door to that place.
Yep. You push the door, you open it up.
Yeah.
I'll open the door, I'll look into the bar, like, let's wing it.
You act as if we planned something ahead of time. Let's go.
He throws open the door, and you are seen before you a very busy tavern of halflings. There's a low bar that only really comes to about like 1.5 feet off the ground, suited to halfling stature. Even things like the door frames are not very friendly to anyone who is not a small creature traditionally. Anyone who's medium-sized you have to squeeze and stoop to move around here, meaning basically move at half speed for mechanical purposes. Tables and chairs are all outfitted. Think like pure Hobbit hole-esque style. Gandalf trying to navigate a Hobbit hole. That's kind of what you're looking at. And yeah, as Bosco steps in, a few heads turn, but no one really bats an eyelid. And then who steps in following Bosco?
Want to roll or?
I'll go after Bosco.
Cool.
So there's lovely merry music playing, a nice chipper atmosphere as Bosco steps in. Someone turns around and greets Bosco as if he knows him, but Bosco has no idea who this guy is. He's just absolutely wankered. And then the second Sullivan stoops and kind of squeezes his way in, the music is cut off. The fiddle stops playing, and everyone turns and stares at Sullivan.
Please carry on. It's fine. I'm just with my friend here. I just want to keep for a drink. That's it. Carry on the music.
Persuasion check at disadvantage because Bosco did not make any effort to say you were a friend.
Oh, fuck's sake. Thanks,
Bosco's just I don't know this guy. He just followed me in. But 10, the music doesn't start up, but you hear a few mumbles, tall folk can control that. But no one makes any moves on you or asks you to leave.
Just smiling and enjoying it. He's soaking it up.
Yeah, Gabriel will follow. Still in her disguise, she's tried to present herself, as a bodyguard, eyeing the room, move up to Bosco, next to him, behind him, just keeping a watch out, just to, play her role convincingly.
Yep. You're still coming as a pretty large person in the whole regard, and you get a few strange looks and things as well.
She just intentionally ignores the looks. She just keeps focused on looking like she's out to protect Bosco.
You what's your passive perception is quite high, Gabrielle, isn't it? What is it? It's like a
Her passive perception is 15.
Logan, do you also follow in?
Yeah, right behind Gabriella.
And what do you all do when you're all inside? There's tables to sit at, there's a bar to approach, you know, booze, people having food, drink. What are you kind of looking to seek out?
I go to the bar and kind of crouching down. Hey, excuse me, bartender. Can I have a word with you for a second, please?
She kind of like looks over, narrows her eyes, and like,
Don't worry, I'll buy a drink. It's okay, don't worry. I just want to get the information for free. I'll still buy a drink. Come.
as
serve
she
Sullivan.
walks over towards you, another halfling speaks to her in a language you don't understand, Sullivan, so you can speak halfling, do you?
No.
Bosco, you would overhear definitely, and anyone else who speaks halfling, you would overhear this male halfling speaking to her, goes like, Savannah, you're not seriously gonna fucking consider letting these people in here, are you? Fucking turf them out. We don't want them here. They're not welcome here. And then you hear Savannah like, times aren't great. We're gonna make money where we can, you know. Even if it's their money, it's still money, you know, like at the end of the day. And she then kind of like moves up next to you, and the second she says, what can I get for you then? You watch as half the tavern stands up and just walks out.
Okay, sorry.
So before like people start to leave, I'll just make an announcement. Like, these people in the tavern, they are friends of mine. They saved my life from a serious incident up in the where do we live? In Northwood.
Where are we from?
the-
I'm lost.
The old familiar.
No, Northwood. The Northwood. You know that the incident in Northwood. And I'm gonna chuck
Make a persuasion check with advantage. I'm gonna say flat roll, Bosco, because you really haven't made any effort to like protect them so far.
No, I was wanting to watch the crowd first, but I'm gonna also chuck 2 silver to the person who's playing music. Please let's enjoy the rest of the night.
The 2 silver would be enough to make them stay, but make a general persuasion check just to see how you sway the rest of the tavern's populace.
So good at this.
Most of them don't even stop to listen to what you're saying as they trickle out. One of them actually spits on your shoe and then mutters
wow.
and goes like, can't believe you fucking rack with them. Just like...
Told you, fucking racist.
I mean, you know, Gabriel would pop down by Savannah, was it? The bartender?
Do you speak halfling?
No, alright, yeah, she popped by the
Okay,
bartender.
you would not pick up on her name because it was just another word in a ream of
Yeah, sorry.
Just like,
Right.
like you pick out the ladle. That's the name.
Aggressive deep with it. Yeah, seeing this happen, she would pop by, and she would pull out about, let's say, let's go with 25 gold pieces.
Yep.
Remove it, just like leave it with a nod, you know, like for the trouble.
Yes, she takes it.
Okay.
Just a little nod. Just like, appreciate it. Still a loss, but
Yes. Apologies, we wouldn't. We just have some business here.
Listen. If that's the case, cut the shit. What are you here for?
All right, let's go with that. Do you know the Snow Beetle family?
No beetles. Heard of them? Yeah, rich fuckers, aren't they?
Yeah,
Outside
they
of
are. Well, long story short, we are looking for their son. Last seen here, his mother wants him back. The sooner we know about where he could have gone, the sooner we're out of here.
What's the name of the son? What's he look like?
Dasher.
Dasher.
We did get a description, but I can't recall it at the top of my head. I think brown hair, stout.
Give me your best description of Dasher from what you remember.
Alright.
Go on.
I believe he was slightly tan skin, dark hair, no mustache or beard. I didn't recall the eye color.
You were told eye color. You also told what he was wearing on his top.
It wasn't-
trousers, and what his shoes he was wearing, and what horse he had as well.
So I have all of it right now, but I wasn't technically
You were not there. I'm
So
going.
I can't
I'm
tell
fighting this off Gabriella's memory because at the minute,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
hand
Yeah,
and dark brown is correct.
Oh shit!
If
let's
you get
go.
one more correct, I will give you inspiration.
Alright, let's do our best here. A vest, I think? No.
What color?
Green?
Unfortunately not. He was green eyes, tan, dark
Oh,
brown
that's-
near black hair, wearing a blue tunic, brown breeches, black boots, and riding a paint brown mare. Unfortunately, yeah. If you got any of those, I would have given it, but no. It was impressive getting the tan and the dark brown hair. That was very impressive. Fuck it, have the inspiration. Not that hard.
Aw,
I'll
thank
just
you.
spend it quickly anyway.
So, it's been
Death
hard.
saving throw. But yeah, she pauses for a moment and thinks, and then she goes, "Sorry, love. Never heard or seen anyone like that."
Oh, fair enough, I suppose.
Can you sign
would
up?
you know any
Insight
regular?
check. Go for it.
Would you know any regular patrons who
Nope.
frequent this place often, who's still around?
I will let one more person make an insight check if they would like.
Look,
Do not want me to do that. Don't do that.
I already think she's full of shit and did before she started talking because Logan, hate to break it to you, kind of racist.
right. I'll go for the insight check then.
God, if you pick that up.
If you want, I can add a D4 to that.
Add a
Does-
d4
does
to
not-
that, but it will not beat her
15.
relevant check if there was ever one. Yeah, I mean she's hard to read. She's a barkeep. She's got a pretty good face at the front. Logan, you got natural suspicions anyway, but it's not enough to kind of like
I'm
realize,
not gonna pick
like,
up on anything.
to pull up anything
Yeah.
from it. But as you're speaking, Bosco, if you want to make a persuasion check with advantage,
Pal, I would mention Fitz and Huff and like, listen, friends don't mean any harm on your this here, but I hope we can.
and I'll also let
Understand.
Gabriella make a persuasion check with advantage because she paid off.
Alright.
Since I failed my inside check, I've been like, don't worry, she doesn't know anything. Let's get out of here. See, that's nothing to worry about. That's nothing we can do. Let's go.
Don't be so defeatist.
She kind of like, listens to Bosco's plead with the money,
Like, look,
slides the money back that Gabriella put in the bar top and goes, look, just even if I didn't know anything, it wouldn't be my place to tell you or not, so just maybe save yourself and everyone else some time and just,
Right. I understand being discreet, but basically the thing we asked him to find out is he alright? Is he safe? If that is an affirmative, we don't need to look into this any further. If he isn't, we will.
I can
And
get
if
a message to him for you.
Alright. But if you could get a message to him, just tell him that his mother is looking for him and asking if he's alright. And if he could send any proof that it really is him in the response, so that we can have anything to bring back to her.
Fine.
Yeah, but-
From what I know about him, he'd rather be left alone right now. I can send the message, 100%.
Just
He's fine. He's alive. If that he's not dead and the ditch somewhere robbed. He lives. That's I saw him.
look, I believe you. The point is that his mother won't stop looking for him and worrying about him until she has some concrete proof. It doesn't have to be anything like too big, signature, and a ring, something like that. But as long as or something that we can bring back to her, she doesn't want to see him particularly. She just wants to know that he's okay and all right. I think she'll find it easy, or she'll respect he wants some privacy. She just doesn't want to be worried about him.
Does anyone have a passive insight higher than 15? I think Gabriella is the only one.
15.
No.
Higher.
No, not me.
And hell yeah. dumb twister.
Gabriella, as you're speaking, you see the bartender can't help but keep looking up towards the ceiling. While she's thinking and things like that, but not like as in she's looking for an answer, as in she keeps like looking up, and as you kind of like almost follow her gaze, there's like a hatch to an attic up there. But it's very open and open. Like you would have to like get a ladder to climb up 10 foot to swing the thing down.
Right, I'm like, if you could, like, you said it's not your place to say. Maybe you can give us directions to the person we can speak to about it. In return, we are quite well known in our Ford. I'm sure I can send you the appropriate clientele you wish. From what I've heard, business hasn't been run great, and I'm sure we could probably help that out. You know, very high up people that give you a good promotion.
Look,
Advertisement, sorry. I'll be saying this all in halfling. Try and sway it a bit more.
Yes. So you are trying to persuade her, basically.
Yeah.
Could Gabrielle give him advantage? We were.
We're speaking in halfling.
Oh, we were speaking halfling.
Just,
Yeah, there's been a lot of back and forth already. I'll say a one final flat roll persuasion check, Bosco. This is a make or break for you spending this final asset.
16.
She looks to you and is like, look, if you want a message to get sent to Dasher, I can try. But
Cool.
at the end of the day, I can't make any promises if I get him or not. And in regards to getting a message returned back to someone, I mean,
Yep.
we all know about the job offer. People sort of talking about money and things going around for information whereabouts. If we wanted it, we'd just go get it ourselves.
Understand. Just if you can get him a message, just if he could send any like that he's alright and any proof that it is him sending the message. You know, it's Walter Deep after all, and that's all we need. And that's, I think, what will be enough to satisfy his family.
I'll ask. That's all I can do.
Yes, I understand fully. Well, thank you for the time, and I guess we better get going. You know, we don't want to hold your business, of course. Anyways, have a nice evening, and thank you for delivering the message, hopefully. I'll
Look
try and
you,
get it.
dead in the eyes, Gabriella, and she goes like, I think you kind of know what'll happen when you come back here again, huh?
I do have an inkling of sorts, yes.
No, but you know. You know more than little gang threats and knives and kneecaps and things.
Does she say this out loud?
She
So we can all
say
hear?
this thing, comment to Gabriella, look at her dead in the eyes, and she goes like, I'm talking long tails and sharp teeth. You stink, by the
Oh.
way. You find nothing more here from us. She crossed her
What
arms.
was the last thing she said, by the way? I didn't hear.
Is you'd find long tails and sharp teeth. You'll find nothing more from us. You cross her arms and takes quite a defensive stance.
Very well done.
And she says that you stink a bit, by the way. That was her final.
Yes, I did my best to, but you know, it's hard to get it washed. But thank you for the concern, I appreciate it.
Like I say,
Hey,
I'll speak to him whenever I see him next. I make no promises.
If you could get the message sent to the old familiar, I would appreciate that.
Again. No problem.
I'm aware, but you know.
Well, all I'm going to say is, for as long as you have this kid has gone missing, you're going to have more people coming here and asking questions. So I'm going to say, it might not be us, probably won't be us. I don't give a fuck, but to be honest, there's been more people coming over.
That's fine.
So,
Anyway,
to be honest,
no.
most rescue parties or, private detectives, they run in ones and twos.
But
The
for
reason
how
why
long
you're
that's
going to walk
be.
out of here is you've seen them running a 4.
Mm.
And that means you might
Yeah,
hurt someone that we don't want you to get hurt.
about that, when we go outside, are we going to get, jumped by all those people? Because I'm definitely more of a, one horse-sized chicken rather than a 22 chicken-sized horses kind of guy, if you know what I mean.
But we really think we'd be stupid to carry just 4 of us. We have another 8 of us outside. Just a backup.
I mean, guys, at least we know.
Oh,
you know.
shit! Fuck.
He laughs.
Wait, Sally, are you wearing the ring I made you?
The ring? Yeah, probably, yeah. If you give it to me, I will put it, yeah.
You can then re-roll it with my bountiful luck.
Oh! 12.
He doesn't laugh as hard. He still laughs.
Fuck's sake.
Anyways,
Listen, love.
Yes.
There's 80 of you outside. Great. 25 of us outside. 20 of us inside. You do the math. You come back to me, and you tell me how many you think it's gonna go.
Well, I'm gonna compare it by
Okay,
size
one
or by
moment.
quantity, because if he's like one of me, is like one of me is like 3 of you. So
kind, you're embarrassing yourself.
She
Logan's getting out
actually
a
fixes her necklace, and you see a whistle on a chain falls out, and she just holds it in between her like finger and thumb. She's been like twiddling it back and forth.
I'm gonna say this out loud. Like, well, at least in our establishment, we know everyone is who they are, not pretending to be
Okay.
someone else.
the whistle is very nice. And I know I've seen one of those. I've heard one of those before. There's no. I think we should just go out of here now. I think it's fine. I think she made a
Yes,
point.
we finally caught the drift. Took you long enough. Right, thank you for your wisdom, and have a nice evening.
You're most
Let's just
welcome.
hope.
And let's hope the old familiar doesn't get a rat problem anytime soon, huh?
Oh, we dealt with rats before. You should ask her.
I know.
Can't-
Only wee ones, though. Only wee
Oh,
ones.
even the bigger ones as well.
Logan looks up from his notebook and goes, 45. There's 45 of you.
He's probably
45
close,
outside,
yeah.
20 inside.
I rounded down and
God.
up, but yeah, 45 is close.
Well, anyway, and I will head out.
Step back out on the Spices Street. The carriage you hired, is Irma and Phil, is gone.
Well, before we go, I do have an inkling. When we were talking, did you notice how her eyes kept darting upstairs?
No, I was looking at tits most of the time. I'm sorry.
They did kept darting. She'd lower her voice, of course. But walk maybe a bit off.
Yep.
And do you know what's upstairs? A hatch
Just a guy.
a hatch to an attic.
I mean, I was thinking about trying out the flamethrower, but yes.
No. Like, all right. Hear me out here. I know this will sound rather, well, uncharacteristic of me, but let's say I do have the capabilities to turn one of us invisible.
And I have some mechanical boots that could help you, like, triple your jump height.
That would work out because the hatch would need a ladder, right, to get up there.
It was I said it was 10 foot off the ground.
Yeah, basically, basically she described like where the latch is, more or less. There's a latch there, 10 feet up, leads to an attic. And while we were talking, her eyes kept darting upwards, and not in like, thinking about your next words way upwards, as in like, looking towards the attic, maybe subconsciously. But I think it's worth checking out.
I mean, should we see if there's any other entrances? Like, is there, from the outside, can see any
Yeah,
like,
but, it's just a suggestion, but as I said, I can turn one of us invisible, maybe Selvin with his, capabilities to help him blend in a bit. And we can, just check out what the fuss is about.
But how are we gonna bring that open hatch in front of everyone? Maybe we can wait until the place closes. I don't know.
Yeah, no, yes, of course we would wait till the place closes. It was just, pre-planning ahead for a change.
is there any windows clearly in the building? That's in other floors.
For the second story, yes, there is, but not for any attic area.
So I could make someone jump, try and triple his height, but don't temporarily.
You
And if
could-
he gets inside, he's by himself.
How long does your invisibility thing last?
1 hour. I believe.
Oh. Okay. As long as
See,
we
I
get
ha-
caught.
I haven't fine-tuned my shoes yet, so they probably only last about a minute, maybe.
Well,
Personally, I'm okay with Sullivan being in there on his own. I'm
yes, well,
I think you should go now.
right. Here's not now. But here's the idea I propose. If he can double his jump height with his boots, he could theoretically jump, grab the latch, open it. How strong are you, Sylvan? Like, are you physically built? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell
I've got from Master's Pact, but it's just for show, really.
Yeah, fair enough. Like,
I'm more like the athletic type. You see.
would you be able to open the hatch by jumping and pull yourself in from it?
Well, this is
I mean,
happening,
but even if I do that, there's going to be a lot of people around me.
Well, if we wait for the place to close down, you can pick the lock, of course, can't you?
But while this is
Yep.
happening, have a look around, make sure no one's looking at us.
Maybe can you send maybe Google to the roof? Maybe can find some kind of hole or like a weak spot, perhaps.
See everything.
Bosco, you know exactly what you see. It rhymes with muckball.
Well, anyway, I suggest we head elsewhere for a bit, wait till the place closes down, and plan our steps.
Yes, but
All
let's,
Also,
Yeah.
sorry.
so should we have a little walk around the establishment first?
Yeah, well, I would have walked around a bit later. You know, we just left after not so friendly confrontation with the patrons. I don't want to rouse more attention to us.
Oh, say that actually. I think round the corner here is old Zoblob shop, isn't it?
Oh, that is
Fairly close by,
lovely.
yeah.
Maybe.
Oh,
My dear, I'll also add that if we manage to get inside and the person is there, what will we do? I don't think kidnapping is a good idea. And if we wake him up, he might raise the alarm. So hear me out. How about if we manage to get inside? We just verify that he is there quietly, go outside and hire the nearest carriage to the farm to tell his mother where he is, and she can handle the rest. She just wants to know where he is and if he's alive.
No, we can always speak to him.
Well, what if we wake him up and he doesn't want to be, found, and he sounds the alarm?
Well, the point is, we can actually speak to him and see what he actually wants, and then we can relay it to his mother. We ask him to give us something personal of his to prove that we spoke to him.
Well, so I'm sure if Sullivan is the only one there in the end, I'm sure he'll be able to talk him into something. Well, anyway, let's head to Old Zublob's for a walk while we wait. How about that?
And to. I mean, how close is it to dark?
Do we have to go to that man's place? Because
It's a
he's
nice
very
place.
strange.
You're also a bit strange in what it tells you.
But it's very
Yeah,
strange.
what?
Logan is
But I
very
got-
strange.
It's where I got your special supply last time, Logan.
Also,
Well, yeah, but I've still got all that left. I haven't really used any of it.
Judge? No, Judge. DM,
Judge?
sorry. No, it's.
Judge, jury.
I'm used from tournaments. You call anyway.
I'm not just Judy and executioner.
Would Gabrielle have an inkling as to when bars and night, these kind of places close? Like,
Early hours of the morning.
cool.
So like you're talking 3 a.m. Like once everyone's trickled away and there's no lock-ins or anything like that. Especially like a tight knit bar like that. Gabrielle would be probably possibly a lock-in, something happening as well. Like you'd say 3-4 in the morning. Like
Cool.
before anyone wakes up, before anyone after everyone goes to bed, is like your prime time. Like 4 to 5 would probably be like key.
I would aim for the time window between 4 a.m. 5 a.m. Hopefully they'll be closed by then.
We could always go to the Brindful Alley instead then. Last time.
Yeah, of course we can. We just need to pass several hours, but I'm sure we will be able to.
Do you have other things you get up to in that time as well? You don't have to hammer 1 point home.
What time is it?
Right now, it's like 6 p.m.
Right. How about we have a rendezvous at what's the bar you mentioned?
No, it's
By
not a
4
bar.
a.m., I think, will probably be your
Sorry.
key.
The place, sorry.
It's the Brindle Alley. It's the we had. Was Gabrielle? Oh, Gabrielle wasn't there. We had information about a possible hideout for a gang. Does that Xenophone? Not Xenophone, the Black Network. Our Black Network. Other Black Network.
But do we want to exhaust ourselves before embarking on another job? Like,
Well, you still got time.
I mean, yeah, sure. I just need a shorter rest to regain my magical capabilities. We'll be fine.
Exactly. We'll be fine. And plus, we're only snooping around just to make sure the information is correct. Could possibly go.
Yes. That's always ended in just snooping around, hasn't it?
Who knows? Who knows? But I believe that's in the trade ward, so it's quite a distance, really.
Well, we have all the time to spare, don't we?
It would take us to go to trade ward from here.
Brindle Alley, where you guys currently are.
Brindle Alley off of River Street. It was said to be possible hideout, I believe, and
Brindle Alley is actually near. It's just north of Plume's Needle, so it's like near the river gate.
is that all we can try and we can passively watch Lunar War Dragon? That's another task. But it sounds like a handful, to be honest.
I mean, sorry, it's not that far, really, from where we are to this bar post.
No. Maybe a couple of copper on the cabbie.
We can definitely go to check out this outpost.
Yeah, why not? Go there.
How long
We
it
can
takes
always-
us to get there? 20 minutes? Half an hour?
And plus, we can always stop at the Yawning Portal. We need to buy some more time.
Yeah, we let's just head there, check the place out, and try not to overexert ourselves.
We'll be fine. Don't worry.
What's going to happen? We're going to die.
I mean,
I mean, I kind of almost died twice already, so.
yeah.
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 I actually died.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, indeed you did. Oh, yes,
Oh,
you
you
did. So let's not try to do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps let Logan die this time.
No, nobody's dying. Not on my watch.
How about
Hey, how about fuck you?
Oh, children. Let's get.
I mean, as long as you die, yes, fine.
as this happens?
Don't
I'll,
fucking children me. I'm older than you.
I will.
I'm doing
Well,
it.
then act like it, will you?
I'll whistle a cabbie.
Fuck you too.
Roll D100. No one you recognize.
Suffering from success.
Actually, Bosco, I think I said every time you rolled it, it got increased. So yeah, actually, this time you do recognize this person. I think every time you roll a fail, I put a +1 on your count, so it now resets to 5. But yeah, you do see a cabbie who recognize who you've tipped generously. He pulls up, kind of gives you his little nod, and it's like,
It's 15. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
well. Look what we got here then.
Ah, I already knew. I knew that handsome face when I saw it come past.
Oh, stop it. Get in, cheeky. Where you going?
River Street, if you don't mind.
Yep, no worries. Let's go.
Gabriella, I'm always to Gabriella. Make sure you tip him 1 silver. Nice.
What? Sure. Yeah. She'll make sure to pull out 1 silver and give it.
He doesn't
give it
charge
to
you
me.
at all for the fare. You're at River Street. Garbarelli tried to tip him, and he actually refuses to take tip. He's like, don't worry about it. We'll remember it. Don't worry.
All right. Fair enough.
A little small nod, and then
Well,
taps his
Well,
horse on.
before he goes away, I'm like, always remember, you're always welcome at the Old Familiar.
Oh, you best believe I'm going to show up Monday. Don't worry about that. I'm going to show up, and I'm going to bring all my fucking friends. Then you're going to fucking hate me.
We will love it. Don't worry.
All right.
Right. Been friendly. Just go.
All right. You're going to be sniffing around Brindle Alley for a possible hideout. Whoever would like to
Yes.
head up that check, that will be an investigation check, please, because there are a lot of doors, a lot of buildings.
So everyone is investigation check.
It'll be one person with advantage or two individual people.
I really want to do it.
Okay, I'll help someone.
I'll do one of them. Bosco will do the other.
Sure.
Oh god.
Oh, I did well. I thought I was the 10. I was like,
Logan is like this close, just knocking on doors, like, "Hello, have you heard of a Zentrum hideout in here?" And like Bosco stops him and like paces all the way up around to Sorn Street. And Bosco, as you're coming down, as you come into Brindle Alley, like off Sorn Street itself, you find yourself kind of cutting down a little Whereas the majority of Brindle Alley is this large area, kind of in between the buildings. You see a back alley, which is not really heavily used, and a door at the end of it, and something about it just catches your eye. Lone door at the end of the alleyway, and it really just draws you in.
I would like to stop the whole party.
And
Logan.
the thing that really stands out is you see a little symbol you recognize of a little S and then two lines coming out from it. As you can take a little moment to stare a bit longer, and you recognize that the symbol is Enter.
I'll wait for the party, or stop the party, I'll point it out. Like, oh guys, do you remember this symbol?
Oh. Great.
But judge your expression, Logan, I feel like you don't remember anything.
Wait, sorry. What's they? What are they?
The symbol of the gang.
Oh, the gang.
Oh,
Sorry, the gang.
I see over there.
Which one?
You point to the very.
Look, I think we should go over there and have a look closer.
Oh,
Just right there, look, right there, and then there's a little alleyway. There's very safe, a little bit dark, but very obviously very safe alleyway. Let's go all the way to the end.
I mean, I was going to, and then you carried on talking. You made a good suggestion. I was about to do it, and then you tried to sell it to me. So no, fuck it.
how about you do it? Because you can check for traps.
Okay. I guess I put on my cloak. I'll go in. I'll sneak in.
Okay, you did the door.
Yeah, I'll sneak in and then I'll have a quick. Oh fuck!
You creep down the back alleyway.
Are you within? Hang on. Are you within 30 feet of Bosco?
Yeah,
you would be.
Yeah, you can re-roll it.
Out for luck.
Oh, so can I roll at any ones?
Up to a certain number, I believe.
No, so it's like it used my reaction to do it. So like in combat, it's like a limit.
Okay. Stealth or two. Yep. Oh,
that's a hell of a turnaround.
Everything or nothing.
So as Sullivan begins sneaking off down the alleyway, he's about to step on a whoopee cushion, knock over like 5 glasses, and let off a firework. And Bosco, as he's doing that, you are almost there with him, they're moving his foot in the right way, watch out for that, and adjusting his elbow down, tucking close to his side, and he just like a ghost slips through with your assistance right up to the door.
I know what I'm doing. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
And then obviously I'm moving forward. Also, just keep an eye out for traps and whatever.
You get to the door. What are you gonna do? Is the door?
I'll check the door. See if the door was any traps in the door. See if the door.
Investigate.
Yeah. Investigation. Do you think?
You check it. It's locked, but there don't appear to be any traps.
Okay. Is there any fissure in the door, like a little gap, or maybe for the peephole or anything I can have a look inside?
There is a
window somewhere.
You could try to peek through.
Yeah.
You have a limited vision.
Okay. Even if dark vision, I still can't see properly.
Oh well, no. You peep through and you see a very limited cone.
Oh,
of vision
okay.
Because it's a
Do I hear anything?
Peeking through, you see that there is a room beyond a fireplace on the right. You can just catch the edge of. There is a pair of people here. You see 2 humans, one male and one female. and they are like quietly talking, but they're talking like on a real hushed whisper. They're literally like as if they're like so close. Like
And they armed as well, I'm guessing.
they're not overly well armed. No, they are wearing weaponry, but they're not like super heavily armored. I should say.
Okay, and do I recognize the armors? Like, is it like they're all black? Like, have I ever seen these before? Like, do they look like the Centurion?
They make me a general intelligence check. Let's see, you pick up on 17. They're not wearing like telltale like sigils or anything like that. But the way they're organized, the symbol outside the door, it's pretty safe to assume that these guys are probably at least involved in Zentrum.
And there's no windows, nothing. It's just like walls and a door.
It's walls and doors on this building, completely all the way around.
Okay.
In fact, this door appears to be the only door that leads in. It's been selected for this purpose for a reason. Beyond the fireplace in the back right-hand side of the room, you see another door that leads into another chamber. But upon a little quick stakeout around the far side of the alleyway, you don't see any way to access it. There's no windows or anything like that that would lead into that.
Okay. And how far are these people from the door? Are they like really close to the door or no?
They are about 15 foot from the door. One is wearing leather armor, one is not. The one wearing leather armor has a mace on his hip, a crossbow on his back, and the other one has a short sword on her side and a hand crossbow as well, like slotted into her belt.
Okay. I'm gonna try to unlock this door.
Okay.
Just unlock it.
Check, please.
Thieves' tools. Okay, this was a slide ahead. 19.
You pick the lock.
Okay, I'll leave it unlocked,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna come back to the actually. Oh. Are they looking towards the door? Or they look away from the door. These people.
They are currently looking in between each other.
Oh, okay. So one of them is probably looking this direction.
They're looking like perpendicular to you, but like a corner of their eyes. Like you're not you're not on their backs. They might catch you in the corner of their eyes.
Okay, Sullivan's a little bastard. Okay, I'm gonna try to open door a little bit, have a little peek inside.
Okay, make me a stealth check. Peek the door very slowly. And as you do so, that's where you roll initiative, as you are immediately spotted by the unarmed one. She turns as she hears the door creak. She was like, "Fuck!" And she pulls her hand crossbow. And yeah, we are going to enter initiative.
Good boy.
Ooh-wee.
Fuck's sake!
Everyone else, to my knowledge, was 30 foot back the alleyway. That's
Cool.
So in the door, you're 30 foot back.
Okay, I'm gonna. Where's my token?
Top left, normally way up.
Oh, that's why. Good.
What level does rogues get the second expertise? Is it level 7 or 6?
6, I think.
Oh god.
I need the expertise in.
Ooh.
I actually already rolled, but I forgot to click my character. I don't know where it is.
My assets that I haven't rolled on here are so fucking weird, but sure.
Jesus Christ.
Good for you guys.
Do you want to re-roll that? I'm joking.
Yes, she will if you let her, yeah.
Wait, I could do that for Gabrielle, couldn't I? Could I re-roll it?
Oh, if I could.
No, because I'm gonna say you use your reaction with Logan.
Oh yeah, fair.
With Sullivan, sorry, too recently.
Mhm.
Probably fair enough to call.
Yes.
That's fair.
This is all happening quite quickly in the grand scheme of things. So, Sullivan, you open the door and you're immediately spotted. What do you do?
What kind of action is just like to pull the door back?
That would be
Is that
your use object interaction, so it'd be a free action. You get one per turn, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna free action is gonna close the door back.
Yep. You close the door.
And I look behind me. Is there anywhere around there could possibly try to hide?
The back alley is pretty flush. There is a
Like a bower or I don't know.
about 25 foot back. There is a chimney that juts out, only about a foot from the wall, though. Which you can hide flush behind. The problem is, all the rest of your party are not hiding. They're just standing at the end of the alleyway, really obviously. So you could hide, yes, but it's not gonna like.
Okay, I'll go.
What they're gonna see if they open that door and look dead ahead, they're gonna see your group. You know, like.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna close the door. I'm gonna look behind him. I was like, fuck. I'll put it in this. And then, if I want to lock the door back, is an action, right?
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. Hide behind the chimney.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna ready an action for as soon as one of these enemies come out of the thing, I'll shoot back at them.
Sure. Alrighty. Oscar.
I'll just keep it nice and simple. I'll use my action, and I will clap the hands and create my protector cannon, and I shall roll. Give everyone. Can I see Sally? I'm assuming I can see him, can I?
I mean, I'm hidden now.
Yeah, he's hidden from them, but not from you. Yes. Yes. No.
Can I get everyone within 10 feet of me? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Slightly too far away.
Yeah. No. Sullivan moved back, so yes, you can definitely do that.
Just do my DA because I don't know if it's working. Oh, cool. That'll be 5 temporary hit points for everyone.
Yep.
5. And wait, do we know? Okay, and then I'm actually going to walk closer towards the alleyway door. A plan that might work. Wait, do we know Sully's in trouble? No,
Yeah, I said.
Yeah, he was doing lots of weird hand signals and stuff.
Yeah.
And he ran back. And then, like, hid from the door. He just, like, opened and closed.
Ready my crossbow.
From what you saw, Sullivan went up, picked the lock, opened the door, slammed it shut, ran back, pulled his crossbow, and went flush to the wall, like, ready to peek back out.
I'm going to then scout out. You're trying to chase my ally. Don't worry, we're from the Zentrum as well. We're looking to speak.
Okay, you move. How close do you move to the door?
Close to the door as possible.
You move all the way up. You're right outside the door, and you say that.
I was trying to speak it like loud enough, but not like shouting. Because I don't want to.
It's your action to do this. Then make me a deception check.
We are part of the Zentrum.
Yeah, but not this Zentrum.
That's fine.
You don't hear any response, Bosco, at all.
Oh, shit.
That unfortunately will end your turn. Use your bonus action, movement, and action. Logan.
He's going to draw his war pick out of his brand new holster.
Yep.
He's going to go walk up the 30 feet to be next to Bosco, but kind of stay close to the wall. And what I'm picturing is over the top of Bosco, I'm going to ready an action to attack if any enemy in the space adjacent to Bosco takes hostile action against an ally.
Perfect. Okay.
And I'm going to probably whisper to Bosco and be like, hey, you probably won't need to duck, but just in case.
Okay. Well, I'm not like the knees of too ready to duck.
The door opens, but you don't see who would have opened it. There's no one like nearby the proximity that could have done so. And one of the human man approaches Bosco, and he says like, "All right then, come in here." He moves up towards you, Bosco, and he's going to try to grab you and pull you in. You resist. He's gonna like grab you like by the scruff and try to drag you inside.
I will allow.
Is this a grapple?
You don't know. He's gonna reach out to try to grab Bosco. It's Bosco's decision to determine whether or not is it like it's like your friend grabbing you, but like saves your life. Like it's that level of like, you know, is it like, all right, get in here, like pulls him in quick, like as if Bosco had ran out of movement and you're pulling your friend to cover.
I think I would perceive this as hostile action because a hand has come out of this building to try to grab Bosco. Whether or not he does or not, I don't know whether Bosco is resisting.
Yeah, me neither.
So I'm going to swing.
I think I'll shoot him, but I think my ready action trigger as well.
Okay, make your attacks.
I will not resist, but at the same time, I think because it's all happening in a split second, they wouldn't know.
Do I get advantage because I'm hidden?
You get advantage. You're hidden. Logan, unfortunately, you're not hidden, so you don't get advantage.
Do not get the
24 will hit.
Bosco.
The reason I'm just saying no is because if I get dragged in, they're going to shoot me. I'm going to need shield.
Can I see the other one as well now?
You could only see the one who just tried to grab Bosco, and your thing was to shoot the person who you like saw. I think.
Yeah,
and also you can take one attack anyway, so it's ready to action. You know, multi attack or like that, or extra attack. You only get to one.
Well, as I was getting dragged in, like we were the Devil Star song, but find him a bit too weak nowadays.
You're trying to say that as this guy pulls you in, and then a bolt hits him in the like chest,
the arm,
and bloodies him instantly, and he goes, "Fuck you!" And then the door slams shut as he pulls Bosco inside, and then you hear the door lock from the inside. Bosco, as soon as he pulls you in, he closes the door with his free hand. As soon as he closes the door, you see someone who was hidden by the door's ready to action trigger, and she leans down, locks the door elegantly, and then draws her short sword and points them at your throat. And she goes, well. Looks like we got a new little person to interrogate, but first, we got some fucking worms to squish. So let's tie this one up and deal with the rest of them. And that is unfortunately going to be their turn. He grapples you, pulls you in, close the door, and then her ready action is locking the door, so that is them. Bosco, you are dragged back 5, 10, 15. You're being dragged back towards a back room behind the fireplace. You're now 15 foot away from the door. You see the human woman is still by the door, kind of like adjacent to it, but she was like, if the door swung open, she would be like tucked in behind it, like hidden effectively. She is still hidden from your party because they don't know she's there, because she's done nothing to give her position away. She just locked the door behind total cover. Gabriella, you're up.
All right, hear me out here. If she moves 30 feet up, could you look through the keyhole to cast Misty Step?
Sure, I'd allow that. You can see the point.
Yeah, she sees, oh fuck's sake, she runs up, like leans forward and starts casting a spell.
You cast a spell, yep.
And she tried to go as far, like further into the room, not like right behind the door, a bit inside.
You can actually put yourself right behind the person who's currently dragging Bosco to the back room right now.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna go with that.
You appear yourself in there. Cool. You appear. You see there are two people in this room, two humans, both armed, one armored. Well, the armored one is dragging Bosco to a door which you've appeared next to. And they are both dressed for, a level of combat beyond simple self-protection, I think would be fair to say.
I swear to Tyr, and she's gonna. Is she in melee range with the one that's dragging Bosco, or?
Yes.
Oh, it's a shame. She's gonna cast Eldritch Blast at disadvantage then.
There was nowhere in this room you could have teleported in that would not have put you at disadvantage anyway, so yeah.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
I was just checking, but there's nowhere based on where they would have moved to. Unfortunately, they've got.
No, it's cool. I'm just double checking. Does 16 hit?
16 on the thug will hit. Yes, lever up. 7 force damage. Nope. Yeah, he's.
Bosco, remember to take at least one of them alive, please.
Hey. That's fair. Okay, I do kill a lot of people sometimes. It's always by accident. I don't kill them on purpose.
I know, but try. Thank you. And that'll be her turn.
Alrighty. Sullivan, what would you like to do next?
Okay. Oh shit. I'm gonna go up to the door.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try to lockpick the door.
Okay. You have no reason to believe this door has been locked because
okay,
it was
so I
just
don't know.
closed. Attempting to open the door if you use optic interaction, you then discover it is locked. So that's so you can't unlock it.
Okay, that sounds okay. So I'll try to open the door.
So you can open it as your action. AC is 15.
Direction to open, and then I'm gonna try to open it.
Yep, go for it.
Lockpick it.
And you've got 5 of the movement left. You pick it open, but the door is still closed. Unfortunately, you're all out of actions to open the door now. Unfortunately.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I will take cover. I will take cover on the side of the door.
Yep.
And then I'll tell Lucas, "Oh, good, look, it's open. Bust it. Go." And then, like a radiant action, as soon as he opens the door, I'm gonna fire at the first enemy I see.
Sure.
Oh, if I can't, I'll try to fire at the guy that
you can.
That head.
You can stealth Sullivan this turn because you have not because you broke stealth after you use your opportunity attack. Would you like to stealth before you pick the lock or after?
Would it matter?
You don't know.
Also,
yeah, I wouldn't have stealth before opening the door.
Isn't he using an action to pick the lock as well?
Yes, he is. But it's bonus action to hide.
Actually, no, fuck it. I'm gonna use stealth before. Okay, I'm gonna use stealth before.
The same way they did, they're not aware the door has been opened again. I mean, you weren't aware it had been locked.
Okay, so roll stealth again, yeah?
Yep. So roll your stealth, as long as you beat their passive perception.
11.
You believe, you're a bit clumsy in your approach. So although you can hear the tumblers clicking and clacking as you unlock it again, they're aware the door's been picked.
Okay, I'm gonna just take cover on the side of the door, outside, and then ready in action. As soon as the door is open, I'll shoot at the guy that I shot before.
Cool. Bosco.
How are you readying an action if you've used your action to pick a lock?
Yeah, that was what I was.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, okay. I'll just take
I
over.
assumed he was just thematically loading crossbow.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll just hide in. I'll just take cover on the side of the door.
Bosco, you are currently grappled that you willingly give yourself into and are being dragged across a room. Gabriella is now in the room with you and just attack the person who's grappling you who looks bloodied.
Listen, if you're not gonna cooperate with me right now, I'm gonna have to try and club you. I want to try and swing through his kneecaps.
Go for it. Make an attack roll. You swing for his kneecaps, you hit his leather armor, and it just bounces off. Funny.
I am going to bonus action onto my little cannon. Please protect me better this time. Better. That is a lot better.
Does that affect Gabriella as well? Cool.
Yes, it can do. Yes.
Hey.
Logan.
I'm going to charge inside.
Yep, you kick the door open, cause your object interaction. The door swings open because it's been unlocked by Sullivan, and you see the person dragging Bosco. You see Gabriella beyond them. You actually don't see anyone else because they're in total cover from you. So unfortunately,
I'm going to attack the guy who's grappling Bosco with my war pick and say, "Get off him!"
perfect. Yeah, you have the movement to get him to move up in the melee, of course. So yep, you move up, and yeah, as you kind of move up there and swing with the first strike,
A 10.
you see because they are no longer in total cover from you, and even though they rolled very high on their stealth, behind you, this individual kind of like is now like you're combat aware, so you're looking around, you're active. You know, you would then spot the person hiding behind the door.
Cool. I will. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Cool. Perfect. Anything else?
That's it.
Is that it? Lovely. They they actually move up into melee, and they are going to attack Bosco twice.
So that's 3 of them inside.
There's 2 inside.
Or 2.
Haha.
Wow, 6 twice. Both miss.
I thought I was bad at hitting.
They then are going to. No, they will end their turn there. Anything else? The one holding Bosco draws his mace and brings it up and holds it high. And he says, like, "Alright, fine. Nobody move, or the fucker gets it." And he's going to look around, see if anyone's doing anything. Gabriella or Logan, this will be your time to, if you want to give any little. Are you going to cooperate, or are you intent on taking these guys down?
His Logan's Wi-Fi dropped, and Gabriella's like, Bosco, sorry, and she starts casting a spell.
Yep. He hits Bosco twice in the face with his mace. He gets advantage because his ally is within 5 foot.
Happily tilt my head up, saying, "I'm going to burn you now."
18 to hit.
18 is actually my AC.
You get 4 bludgeoning damage as he bashes you in the face, and the next strike you wriggle away, and he swings and misses completely.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll let that hit.
All right. So we'll do Gabriella's turn, and we'll go top of the round, and then we'll do a break, see if Rob can get back in.
Gabriella's going to cast. Can she see the other person?
Yes, you can see both of them, Gabriella. They're both fully in view now.
She's going to cast Hold Person on the non-bloody one.
Sure. On the spy, they make a wisdom save.
Yes.
Flat roll. Roll the human. 11.
She's paralyzed.
She is paralyzed. Anything else, Gabriella?
Quick fix. She moved first, trying to provoke an attack opportunity, then cast it. That's okay.
Yep. You can move away from the thug.
Yeah, she's just trying to get out of melee, so it's hard for him to break a conk, you know.
Yeah, you would do that, but the problem is that's going to put you to do so. You're going to have to leave both of their attack opportunity ranges.
Oh, never mind. She didn't. All right, she'd cast Hold Person and Pray then.
Grand.
Cool.
You're gonna just hold your round.
Yep.
Grand. Sullivan.
Go. So the door is the door now open? The
door's open in front of you. You're standing in the middle of the doorway, and you see the whole chaos before you. Like you see Sullivan grappled. No, not Sullivan. You see Bosco grappled back to his one in the maze. You see beyond him Gabriella just like cast a spell on the other enemy who just rushed up and slashed at Bosco twice and missed. And you see Logan has rushed in and like begin pushing.
I'm gonna come back from the door, come around for the door, and then I'm gonna aim at the guy that I've shot before.
Sure, go for it. You can attack.
14. Is that 14 hit?
On their armor class, 100% it does. And for that damage, are you attacking lethally or non-lethally?
I mean, it's a bonus, so it's
Crossbow you cannot declare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough, yep.
However, I will use my Whales of the Grave. So Whales from the Grave. So I'm gonna do a 1d6 on the other guy.
Yep. Roll it. You shoot that one right in the fucking like eye, and they just fall down dead.
So again, just this image of
and
Shadow Claw just like jolts from my body and attacks the other guy, and he just takes the damage. There's no defense from that. Takes 2 damage.
Perfect. Anything else, Sullivan?
And then I'm gonna go back into cover again. Yes.
Yep.
And then since I've got a bonus action, I'm going to try to hide. Why not?
You full cover, so you definitely can. Bosco.
I'm gonna stand back up.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab the person by the hands. I want to look at. Is it her or is it he?
There's one. One is dead. Just been shot in the face by Bosco. That was when he grappled you. There's one left. They're paralyzed and unable to move.
Yeah.
Is that her?
That's her. I'm gonna literally grab her like face with my 2 hands. Like, listen, if you want to get out of here alive, blink twice that you don't cooperate with us. If not, what happened to your friend's gonna happen to you. Okay.
Can she blink twice?
In paralyzed, they cannot move or speak. So no, she can do nothing. So she does nothing.
Oh, I thought you could blink.
Nope. If Bosco believes that, that's what Bosco believes, but they cannot move or speak.
Will Gabriella know that she can't blink?
I mean, like, make a medicine check?
Sure, because, like, yeah.
DC
sure,
10.
Medicine check, sure.
It's your spell.
Bosco, she can't blink. She's paralyzed.
Oh, I'll make sure she has.
You see tears, like, pouring down her face. That's about as far as she can get.
Okay, you know what? She deserved this one. I want to try and crack her in the kneecaps.
Not 20.
It was an auto crit anyway.
Yep.
I really wanted this though.
Bosco just there, like, if you want me to not fuck you up, move at all. Oh, you're paralyzed?
You know what? This is every time I use this club, I normally get crits. It's my lucky club.
You should have listened to the Italian accent. You don't want to get hit.
Yeah, Bosco, you crack her across one of her kneecaps, and she doesn't even flinch because she's paralyzed.
I'm going to bonus action. I want to use my protector again, but I'm just going to target her. I want to make sure this is more painful for her. I want her to feel.
Can you target enemies for your protector, or is it only allies?
It says
creatures of your choice, I think.
Yeah, creatures of your choice.
Yeah, you can give them 10 hit points.
Excuse me, what the?
She gets that 10 hit points. Logan, you're up.
Fight time. I'm gonna swing with my pick. See what Bosco's doing with the club. Be like, okay, got you. We'll go for the back of the kneecaps.
Sure, go for it.
This fucker.
Wow, 4 kneecaps.
It will be non-lethally.
I will tell you if it would kill him. Don't worry. A 14 still hits. Roll your damage.
Crit, though, isn't it?
Crit hit.
It's going to be another D8 on top
Roll
of that.
another D8 on top of that. Yep, so that's 13.
Oh,
that is, oh my Jesus Christ! That's 21 minus 11 is 10.
I would smite as well.
Go for it.
Because it's a crit, and it's the first time I've got the crit.
Go for it.
So that's another 4d8.
Go for it.
Smite that bitch.
Yep.
Another 24.
Luckily you attack her non-lethally because she does fall unconscious. What is Logan and Bosco's alignments?
Mine's
chaotic neutral.
Mine's chaotic good.
Possibly true neutral.
Bosco, you're going to drop to chaotic neutral because you just intentionally were like, I'm going to keep putting blood in this person so they live longer so I can torture them. And then Logan followed up with that. Logan, you're going to drop to true evil. That is a horrible thing to do.
A
You
true evil paladin.
effectively restrained someone down and then just began beating the shit out of them. Like it is a horrible thing to do. Like, you know, like I'll pump health in them to keep them alive. Yes, fuck them up. Yes, like that's literally what it was. It was like, oh.
Gabriel like watch this like what?
Wow.
You can very easily adjust your alignments based on the same way you adjust them this time. Like if you do good things, they will also adjust back.
Are you
But like,
chaotic
as a
evil
note,
now?
what you've done is that was a pretty
You
fuck
are
up thing to do. So
evil.
they've shifted one down, but they can also shift one up again.
What?
If you imagine your original alignment is your base, like it can shift back to the base easier. They're going to shift away from it. But based on what you've just done right now, that's kind of where you are as a character.
All right, Logan, can you place her on a chair?
No, hold up a minute here.
Or you can lean more into it. Yeah, fucking hell.
She'd walk up, like she'd start checking the girl's fucking vitals.
Yeah, she's unconscious. She's stable.
All right.
I'm probably just like sniffing, like probably smelling what the blood smells like on my brand new magical war pick. Just like mildly intoxicated for the first time in a while.
We're out of initiative.
Cool. All right, you guys take 5 minutes. Bosco, look around for any clues or any documents. Logan, help him out. Sullivan, help me out of this. Let's just tidy it up.
Sullivan just comes out from the hiding. He's like, "Oh my god, what did happen here?"
Sullivan,
What
you
did
look,
do to
and
her?
Sullivan, to describe the scene fully to you in complete completion, you see Gabriella behind this woman who is completely like battle stance, sword drawn, but like frozen in place and able to move. You see one of her kneecaps like at a blood splatter that goes about 10 foot from her body, and the other kneecap 10 from her body the opposite direction. She no longer has them.
So she got decapitated. No, in fact, she got amputated.
Both kneecaps have been removed from this person's figure. However, she has had no opportunity to react to this pain because she's still frozen in a combat stance in the paralyzed spell.
All right.
Oh,
Everybody, Sullivan, I'll need
You
your
see
help
tears streaming down her face.
Yeah. Sullivan,
She feels
I need
all
your
the
help
pain.
here. Sullivan, hello.
what?
Yeah, all right.
This
So
is
these two are going to search this place. We two are going to make sure she doesn't die due to it. All right?
I mean, look at Henry's not
Yes,
If she doesn't
I-
die, it's a miracle.
Yeah, I'm aware. Could you pass me some bandages?
It might just end her life right now. Because
No.
I am Sullivan, and I feel really bad for her.
Yeah.
That's how bad this shit
All
is.
right. Quick things.
Gabriella, tie her to a chair, Gabriella.
I'm not tying her to a fucking chair.
Tie her to a chair, Gabriella.
No, I'm not tying her to.
And I will heal her. I don't trust her.
You're
be
not
untied.
killing anybody. We need to.
All right, you stay away from her. You don't come closer to her.
All right.
Look,
No, I'm gonna heal her.
here, take her kneecap. Go away.
All right.
Take the trophy.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fine. I'm gonna pull out one of my smiley stick of bandages. I'm gonna place it straight on her forehead. No, wait, I'll do it on the kneecap.
Yep.
Start at the kneecap, and then I'll press a little smiley face, and that'll be a cure.
You better start making her a wheelchair, my friend, because this shit is gonna.
All right.
It's good. It's for life.
As I said, right. I'll take care of our prisoner. You search the place for any documents that we may need. Okay. You're good at looking for things. I'm good with people.
Okay.
I'm gonna pat
Have
her
a quick look at
kneecap.
his bodies as well. Maybe you can find something in them while you're looking.
Cool. Yeah, go for it. Sure. Be my guest.
Thank you for visiting Dr. Bosco. Pleasure to help.
What the
And
fuck?
I'm gonna start-
The
I'm gonna
doctor
start
from
the video.
hell.
Bosco, see if you didn't start it off with like "I'll still kill her, I don't give a shit" like conversation. That proved a picture alignment by healing her back. But because you started off with like "I'm still fine to kill this woman," you're gonna stick where you are for now.
No, I never said I was gonna kill her. I wanted to hear her and just interrogate her.
Also, Gabriella.
No, you said like I'm perfectly happy to finish her, like, you know, put her in a chair. I'm perfectly happy to deal with this. Like that was like I'm gonna
No, yeah.
like
I'll put her in a chair, tie her up, and interrogate her.
Cool.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna-
not what
I'm
it
gonna
read.
look-
Like
yeah, I'm gonna start looking after this cabin or whatever. What is this little house, whatever it is? I don't know.
yeah, you want to
Where are we
search
on
the place,
map
make an
at the
investigation.
moment?
Perhaps search the bodies as well. Probably search the bodies as well.
All right.
Ah, there you go. 8. Nice, lovely.
A quick search around this room, Sullivan. Nothing really like stands out to you. There is a back room that you've not started searching yet, and as you're kind of looking around, a flying snake does begin to make a break for the front door. Like, and it flies off.
I shoot a fucking snake with my crossbow.
Make an attack roll.
Oh shit!
You level the crossbow, swing it around, and yeah, you should impale this thing on the wall, and you see that it has a note tied to its like throat.
Ah, what is this? I do like a fucking backwards thing from behind. Where do you think you're going?
You take the note, and
I'll
you
read it.
see there is a message, and it reads Zorbog. Gather the usual gang, kidnap Fenris Stormcastle, living on Quill Alley, a known associate of these new meddlers in the grand game. Signed, Manchun.
Yeah.
I think we pissed someone off, my friends. Look, I'll show the notes to them.
I would ask Logan if he wants to help me investigate the back room while you were saying that.
Gabrielle's. Wait a moment. While this is happening, she basically drop concentration on hold person and use a healing potion on the prisoner.
Can you type this note in the...
Prisoner is actually they are conscious but still paralyzed.
Alright. Oh no, also, I think we're going to be ending soon. Yeah. But she probably just first tied him up and then drop concentration and paralyzation and healing potions.
They already have like a good 8 hit points from the 7 hit points.
I know, just to keep just to be safe in her case.
I would have taken all the weapons away, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
If I could throw in the fire or something in the fireplace, just throw all the weapons in the fire.
I would be helping Bosco as well.
Yeah.
Armors, everything. Just leave them in their underwear.
Not of that, like clothes at least, but take away weapons, knives, good.
Jesus.
Alrighty. So as you kind of like get yourself ready for this interrogation, as it were, and about to finalize sorting the rest of this property, maybe some deeper questions kind of to be found. I think that's probably as good place as any to stop for this evening.
Yeah.
You fucked up sons of bitches.
Not me.
Don't lump
I was a
me
good
with
boy
them.
this time.
For
It was
a
not me.
change, Sullivan could hold his hand up and say it wasn't me.
I just cast hold person as every combat I do. Alright.
I'm just saying, if someone's like paralyzed or restrained, like I knock out their kneecaps, it's like that's pretty fucked up.
Hey.
Look, alright?
Hey.
I just cast a spell as I do every combat. I didn't
No,
do that.
officer, I just held them down as they like stabbed them. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just attacking why I always attack. I always go for the kneecaps. I have to go for I'm at their height.
I'm a paladin. You think I'm turning down a free crit?
Exactly. Yeah. I think that is as good a place as any to stop for this evening. Thanks much, and hopefully we'll see you all next week.
Sweet.
Bye-bye.
Farewell.